I've made this link tree so it's easier for you guys to get into contact with me. If you want to find out more about the course, it's over on my Buy Me a Beer. If you want to simply get into contact with me, it's over on my crypto Twitter or my crypto Instagram. How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another XRP update, and we do this every single weekday, so make sure you do subscribe. If I'm not able to make an XRP update, please do check out my Bitcoin ones. They are just as important, if not more important. Wherever Bitcoin goes, the rest will follow eventually. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and make sure to bump the algorithm. YouTube's all about engagement, so likes, comments, and if you can share it, that would be great. Now, I have made some updates on XRP on my Twitter the last few days. I already mentioned them yesterday, how I'm expecting 60 to 90 cents, but it seems that on the daily time frame right now, we are getting somewhat of a rejection. So what I could do is I could actually dissect this. So we did have a retracement here. So it looks like we are beginning of our move. This was the pivot point to send us up there. But along the way, we did actually retrace and come back. So I'm just going to show you this. So there you go. You came back to the 0.5 fib. And so with that, I'm going to put this fib here. And we've got a wick signaling a top for the moment. Looks like it is coming back down. So looking for this key resistance to be flipped into support. If we are dragged down that low, we see the 20 EMA. By the time you come down, this will drag up. So it could even be that the 0.5 is actually tested 49 cents. So we need to hold 47 and 49 cents. It's this 2 cent area over here. I'm going to actually draw the box from that wick to the body candle close, ignoring the fibs. So if I didn't have the fibs, body to the wick to the body, but then I've added the fibs as well, and it's saying, oh wow, this is an area of support that was once resistance. It should now act as support. The fibs are also telling me this is where we should return to before the continuation. So I'm looking for a retracement into this zone before continuation upwards to our technical targets. And again, we are anticipating between 60 and 90 cents. I will actually zoom out again just to show you how I got this. In the 2017 bear market, the 2018 bear market where we bottomed out in 2020 for XRP, we had this big rally that actually reclaimed this golden pocket, and that would signal the reversal wave being created to head up to $8, $13, and $26. It sounds crazy, those targets, but the fibs don't lie. If the criteria can hold, we will eventually go to these targets. I know, I don't really believe retail will get us there. It would be the banks, wouldn't it? The big money. No one like us. So we've had this big wave up, coming back down. I've already explained 2 days ago. Go check it out. I'll link it here somewhere in the top right corner. And at the end of the video, it'll be at the end of the video, where I discussed how XRP is looking like XRP bottomed at in 2020, but I think Bitcoin bottomed in 2018, and that run up that it had in 2019 and the March 2020 crash on Bitcoin looks a lot like this run up here and this crash. And in actual fact, Bitcoin actually managed to get to the 786 fib, just like XRP. And so what I will then do, let me just get rid of this for now, is show you that if we measure from the low here to the top, we've retraced exactly where we need to be. We've returned. We basically had this nice rally, bull market, and then we've had this bear market, but it's just returned to the levels that it should hold as support. It should hold as support. And in that area that we're creating a bullish pattern now that we've dropped to the targeted area. And when we get to the targeted area, we usually create a pattern in the opposite direction. And at first it looked like a shoulder, head and shoulder, but with that breakout over there, you've made it look like a double bottom. And this is a bullish pattern that we're seeing on such a key level of support or demand. So if we can break above our range high, which is 55 cents, then we're going to see this continuation again on all time frames. Now we would need the weekly candle to close above this neckline, or you can just wait for that wick, which is 55 cents as I just mentioned. So closes above this area on the weekly time frame would signal a push into 60 to 90 cents. I hope that was clear. I'm going to scale down to the lower time frames again, and I'm going to measure, you put those fibs back on, just to show you that if this were to go wrong and we're not getting what is expected, which is this rally up into 62, 60, 62, and we actually lose the golden pocket, it doesn't actually hold, then let me just get rid of this. And if it doesn't actually hold, then we're looking for these deeper retracements back down to the 1 fib. If this one fib at 41 cent is lost, then it opens up targets down to here. Now, because we have this as our pivot point to actually head up to here, I'm not expecting us to lose this. If this is lost, this is a big indicator that we are definitely going down. Everything that we're seeing is a bull trap. Only if the 1 fib level, and to be honest, not the 1 fib level, but this pivot point, this is how we got up to this price at the moment. So if we lose this higher low, this is really not beneficial for the bulls. Basically, it means that it's looking for continuation lower, but at the moment we're not getting those signs. We're just looking to retrace back to key levels of support after retesting this key area to the left, which is our range high for the very first time. So I would not be surprised whatsoever if we do start dumping. I'm actually going to place these fibs as well just to see where that's telling us. Yeah, in between, yeah, this area of support over here down to the wicks. So there is a key level of support over here going forward. So I'll make that green. And this is slightly below the golden pocket. This is in between the 1 fib and the 786. And when I use these larger fibs, if I get rid of the smaller one for now, we can see the 0.5 and the 0.6 in this location as well. So we're not just solely relying on fibs. We're looking to the left. The structure is giving us clues, and we see that this was once held as support and we were ranging between these levels, and we've re-entered this range after confirming it as support here. So now that we're at the range high, it would make sense to start retracing. And again, where did we just come from? This is our support. This is our support. We just came from there. We broke into this area. We came back down, used this as a pivot point to continue, which was our retracement to the 0.5. That's what we want to see over here. Whether that's a deeper retracement back down to here, or just a retracement to this golden pocket. It's either one of these two that we're looking for a pullback towards, and then continuation. So this movement over here would still happen if you come back down. We would of course just need to reclaim this gold box over here for the continuation. So get above this, otherwise this could be flipped into resistance and we come down to here. And if this is lost, remember I said if this is lost, this is really not a good look for XRP. This would all be a bull trap and you're coming back down. And I know it would no longer look like a head and shoulders, but if we lose this level, we would validate the old pattern that never actually came to fruition. So we had the setup, right? But over here, we did not break out. We actually did, and we invalidated it. So that's the pattern done. Not that we met the target. The target would have been much lower, guys. The target would have been down at about 19 cents if it was truly bearish. But even with a bearish pattern, it didn't want to continue lower, and this is the only thing this is one of the only things you're going to see at the beginning or in bull markets essentially. So in bull markets, just like the bear market where we had all these double bottoms that just kept on failing and failing and failing, in bear markets you're going to have all your bearish patterns failing. And this was the very first bearish pattern in this bear market, quotation marks, that failed basically. So if it really was bearish, then why are we not meeting our 19-cent target? That's what should be going on. But I don't really like upward sloping trend lines. I'm more of a horizontal guy. So as we can see, look at that for a bounce. This is explaining why we bounced from there and reclaim this uptrending line. But guys, even if you lost this uptrending line, this is still your support, and that's literally why we bounced exactly from there. So that's why if you were to use uptrending lines, upward sloping lines as your support, then please also use horizontal ones as well. It's very vital. But again, even though we're up here, if we were to ever lose this line, then you open up the target again, which was again 19 cent. Doesn't matter if you're breaking out over here, coming down now, okay? You'd still go to that initial target because you're validating an old pattern. Yes, it was invalidated, but you can revalidate it. So that's pretty much it for today's XRP update. I'm hoping that we use this range over here, the support of it. If we were to go down as deep as that, remember that we don't actually have to. We can just bounce off of here. Let me just show you that again. We can just bounce from either this golden pocket between 47 and 49, or 41 and 42 for the continuation to our targets on the higher time frames. Remember, although this was actually a fake out, it is fine that it went back underneath. Yes, this would suggest that this move over here is fake, and the fibs again is a retracement tool. So I'm measuring this big push down. It's telling me I'm retracing to here before continuation lower and lower and lower. But at the moment we aren't going lower and lower. We're looking to reclaim this level for a bull market. And the signs of this is that we're forming a bullish pattern on this golden pocket, which again, what is a golden pocket? It's the level which we should return to before continuing the opposite way. So returning to the golden pocket is going against the trend. So the trend is down. We're going against the trend now to return to the golden pocket to then continue our downtrend. But then I need to get rid of this because this is also a push that I need to measure. And the Fibonacci is going to tell me this is where you're going to come back to before reversing and continuing on the path. I know this sounds so confusing, and this is why I teach it to you guys, whether that's one-to-one or through my pre-recorded video course. That's 35 plus videos, 6 hours long. You get my Discord group chat included. We were going through the Fibonacci's. I did a little lesson today in the group chat about Fibonacci's because some of the students are struggling. And this is simply because it's one of the hardest TA tools to use. It took me over 30 videos to understand, to actually get used to the fibs. And then I had to go and actually do it myself. So it took me 30 videos to actually get it in my head because some people are saying it's this way, some people are saying it's another way. And then I eventually gained the experiences myself to be able to work out how it's actually used. So it's preparing you for going the opposite way. So right here, again, the fib tool is used to tell you we're returning to here to continue up. But look, it prepares you for the worst case. This was the very confusing thing for me. I wasn't understanding why there would be two ways. Surely one way is right, one way is wrong. But in actual fact, both ways are right. There's just certain times to be using them in a different way. Or yeah, there's criteria to it all. So if you want to take action on the course or the mentorship, the course is down to £90 till the end of the first week of April. And I've got one mentorship slot available. And you get the course, the chat, as well as 10 one-to-one sessions with me personalized to your problems, so we can 10x your learning curve and make you and give you all the information you need to become a self-sufficient trader. Again, it's all down to you. I can give you all the information I have, but you need to put the hard work. I'm only here today because I've put in 4 years of hard work. So that's why I'm able to help you guys with TA. Again, it's a non-stop thing. You're always a student, always. And the way that I keep up to date with it and keep on top of everything is by making these videos. If you want to master something, you do it by teaching. And I've been teaching for over 3 years now. I haven't just started teaching. I was teaching even before YouTube. I was teaching my friends and friends of friends in the 2020 bull market. By the end of 2020, when Bitcoin was 10K, I started to open a group chat to my first students. I only had 3 or 5 students and they didn't even want to listen to me. They wanted to trade Forex and I said, learn Forex, but please invest. So by the time you learnt it, you've already have some money on the sidelines. And they were like, no, I don't want to buy Bitcoin at 10K. It's a bit high. And I said, no, this is just going to go. At the time, I thought 100K. I think everyone thought 100K. And the deeper we went into the bull market, a lot of people thought we were going to go much higher as well. And I was led to believe that because I was listening to these YouTubers. And I come to realize, no, you don't do that whatsoever. I know that sounds silly because I'm a YouTuber. But I'm talking about the crazy big ones. Learn it yourself so you can just rely on yourself. You don't need to rely on anyone. These are hard lessons that I've learned over the years. And that's what's built me into this trader or whatever you want to call it, TA master. But that's pretty much it for the XRP update. I hope to see you in my Discord community, whether you're taking the mentorship or the course. Again, the course is discounted to £90 and you can find all the links that you need in the description down below. And it'll take you to my link tree where you can hit the Twitter, Instagram or buy me a beer link. Yes, the buy me a beer link does actually have all the things you need to find out about the course and the mentorship. But don't take action on the course here. Message me and I'll give you a discount so that it's only £90. Thank you guys. There's a link tree in the comment section or the description down below, or even in the top right corner. You can just click it over here somewhere and it can take you to my crypto Twitter, Instagram, where you can private message me. If you want to actually just take action on the course or the mentorship without talking to me, head over to my buy me a beer. Now bring up a page looking like this. You can even get one single mentorship session anyway, but all the details that you need here, you get 10 sessions and here you get 30 plus videos, 6-hour course, and yeah, all the information you need is over here.